Alright, welcome back everybody to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last one, Medley and I traversed the first floor of the Wind Temple. I mean, the Earth Temple. And, we are ready to go into the basement, but before we go, I was reminded that, there was this room that I couldn't do before because I didn't have the mirror shield, and now I do, and there is a treasure that we almost missed, but don't worry, I didn't miss it because thank God we got... Thank God we got a joy pendant! Couldn't have lived our life without one of those. Are you kidding me? It wasn't a sea chart? Oh, I am upset. Medley, where'd you go? We gotta get her back. Alright, so today we are going to go down into the basement of this temple, and we're gonna see what joyous things await us down there. I'm so excited. Are you? Let's go, girl. I hope it goes well. Meanwhile, the topic of choice for today... in our conversation of the Let's Play world comes from commenter of the day, Patrick Wyatt, who was discussing, or kind of, you know, poking fun at the logistics of Zelda logic, how we have this world where, oh god, how do I... Okay, so before we do that, I have a complaint about the bow and motion controls. I don't like using motion controls, however... I feel like I have to use motion controls. In fact, I'm going to turn them on because the reason being, on the Wii U gamepad, the buttons, the A, Y, X, and B buttons to use the bow are on the same side of the control stick as the right circle pad, or as the right analog stick. And the right analog stick is the button, is what you have to use to aim manually with the bow. So, in other words, I have to hold down a button to keep my arrow drawn, and then I would have to move the right analog stick to aim, and you can't do both of those on the same side of the controller, which has me, in my brain, thinking, like, who designed this control scheme? Unless there's something I'm not understanding, like I'm doing something wrong, someone please let me know who plays on the Wii U. But for the Wii U version of this game, it just seems insane, because my habit is I hold down the X button to shoot my bow, and then I would... Oh, jeez. And then I would use the left analog stick while my bow is drawn to aim. Like, that's how it would work in, like, Ocarina of Time. But this seems to not... Why aren't they dying? Am I doing something wrong here? Are you... Are you locked on? What's the deal? Well, I've been cursed. Grab him? He's hanging. Oh, I've got myself in trouble. Anyways, I'm getting, like, really kind of annoyed at that, because I don't like motion controls. It's not for me, it's for some people, but I find using my bow to just, like, not work. I mean, I guess I have to aim before I shoot, but then I have to press a button afterwards, and there's a delay. And I don't know, I find the whole thing to be incredibly annoying. Also, let me try one of my, like, special arrows. Like, why aren't these enemies dying? There we go. Killed one. Goodbye! Oh god, let's see, this took way longer than I would have liked for it to have. But we did it. That's all that matters, I guess. There's a bunch of smoke down there, so I'm guessing we can't go lower at the moment. Maybe I'm glad you made it through this. Oh my god, it came back? Hang on a second. Hang on one. Oh. Right in the middle. Fuck all the way off. God damn, what do we have here? Anyways, my commenter of the day, Patrick Wyatt, got me thinking about the logistics of the Zoras and why the Zoras don't exist anymore. Because it almost seems like a slap in the face from Nintendo from an evolutionary standpoint. But that brings me to my main topic of the day, which is we are going to talk about evolution. After this, of course. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Alright, let's pull out the Wind Waker. What song are we learning? Oh, this is one we already know. This is the... Whoops. I need this. Down, down, nothing, right, left, nothing. There is no one playing... Ah! Medley! I need you! Oh god, this episode's starting off terribly. I almost feel like I gotta redo it now. Oh, I am sorry, you guys. I've done, like, nothing. We've been playing for, like, 8 minutes now, and this is the first room of the basement, and it's taken me... Oh! Girl, I'm so sorry I keep doing that to you. I keep forgetting that the A button is the throw, not the drop. Anyways, girl, can you play some music with me? Let's go down, down, nothing, right, left, nothing. Girl, you have a beautiful way of fingering that harp. Alright, let there be light, or a path, or something good. A door, I'll take it at this point. Let's just make sure we're getting something done. Although I am curious if Medley could get me that way. Oh! I should go that way. I was warned about this. Someone in the comments, I think one of my commenters, PRS numbers, told me when I come to the room with the bridge, I should go... Nope, I did that so wrong. So badly wrong. Nope, she was supposed to carry me. I did not mean to throw her. Oh, Medley! God, what happened? Okay, we're gonna BRB, folks. Stand by. Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. I am George, and this is the very first time I am playing today. Don't worry, anything. Ah! Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. My name is George, and in the last one, Medley and I, we did things and stuff. Today, we're gonna do more things and stuff. Here's a fun fact. We're gonna try and go to the left, but a lot of people might mess this up, actually. It's kind of harder than it looks. What you have to do is you have to make sure you jump with Medley, and then you have to make sure you press the let go button so you don't overshoot your jump, and then you come over to this room that's full of skulls and nothing else. But someone from the comments told me that it's very important that I come over here and I place a bomb, so I'm gonna do exactly that. In fact, I happen to have 60 of them, so we can throw them all over the place. Let's start with the far wall. That seems like it would make sense. What the fuck? What is this? You got the Earth Tingle statue. It's cool and damp and smells like mold. Great. Wow. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. Oh, you guys told me about the Tingle statues. In fact, this has actually been an issue with every dungeon I've done so far. I thought I have completed all of the dungeons completely, because I'm like, I got all of the compass stuff, I've got all of the treasure chests, everything's fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about, because you guys kept saying, George, you didn't do the entire dungeon, and I was like, what do you mean? Fuck, Medley. So apparently, there are these Tingle statues in the dungeons that I did not totally understand, and they don't show up on the maps. You just have to, like, find them all by yourself. And so the other one that I do know of for a fact is in the Tower of the Gods. There was that one area that I did in my Let's Play where I found this weird platform that seemed to have no purpose in the game. That's probably where one of those Tingle statues things were, where you have to, I guess, bomb a random area in the temple and just kind of know that it's there. So in the Tower of the Gods, I guess that design actually works, kind of. And I guess in this temple too, because you have these weird areas that seem to go to nothing. So I guess going forward in the game, I'll be able to, like, know that that's a thing, and I can see that if in, like, the Wind Temple, there's an out-of-the-way area that just seems obscure, I'll throw a bomb there. I'm really happy that these Redeads are asleep and not screaming in my face. That makes me feel all kinds of happy. Now, there seems to be a lot of light puzzle mechanics going on in this room. That's what I'm deducing. First and foremost, we've got... Whoops. We've got this guy. So that frees up something, but then we've also got this thing. Okay, good. And then we've got this thing. Let's shine this mirror. And we've got some new paths opened up. So where are we gonna go? Anyways, this is my very first time playing today. It's not like anything else has gone wrong. But anyways, I had a commenter named Patrick Wyatt. And he got me interested in thinking about the Zora lore. Whoa, I'm guessing this is not the way for us to go right now. I mean, I guess we could, in theory, walk through, like, the smoke. It doesn't kill us, but I guess it's better to try the other direction for now. So the fact that Zoras don't exist in Wind Waker, which is a game where the entire world is covered in water, seems odd at first. However, if I'm going to play devil's advocate, I will say that, oh, I guess this way is also covered in smoke. I guess we have to deal with the smoke at some point or another, so I guess what we could also do is maybe Medley can fly us, maybe? Nope, not very well. No! Oh my god, how cruel of this thing. It just fucking slammed her into a wall, and also, what's happening to me? Oh, man. Alright, Medley, it looks like I'm going to have to do this room by my lonesome self, because you are... Oh, sorry, girl. We're just gonna have to run through here, and I'm gonna have to try to avoid all of these floor masters that wanna, you know, ream my asshole. So we're just gonna casually go away from you, and we're gonna go over here, and I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna make a mad dash to the end. Holy shit, I actually did it. What do we get? A small key. I will gladly take it. And, oh, and now the smoke is gone, so I guess we can take these guys out. Alright, very carefully, though. So if I can go back to this Zora conversation, you know, it got me thinking, the comment about the Zoras and how it's so funny and Nintendo logic. We have a world full of water, but there are no Zoras. How does that happen in evolution? Well, one idea that I had was, you know, they do explain in-game that the Great Sea is fishless, like there are no fish. It's something that has honestly confused me because once again, with Nintendo logic and inconsistencies, I personally, or I anecdotally, have seen a lot of fish in the Great Sea. All of the map fish built my entire sea chart. That's like a solid, you know, 30 fish right there. And then I saw the Great Jaboon, who, I don't know, he looks like a fish to me. So I'm a little bit confused. There's clearly things that are living in the Great Sea. So if there are those fish, I would assume there would be other fish, but I guess we haven't seen any other fish. And so in my brain, I'm guessing it's like the Zoras not having food supply in the water that would have led to their downfall. Even though the whole world is covered in water, if there's no fish you can eat, I guess you can't survive, and that would present a plausible explanation, I feel, for the death of them and why they would not be successful anymore. However, the misguided logic of evolution is also abundantly clear, and that is a fun topic to cover. Hey, a treasure chart! I will take it! Medley, what a successful room we just did. So in the case of Medley's existence, she is allegedly a descendant of the Zoras, but she has wings and can fly because that's what these critters need in their new environment, where I guess they have to get their food from like trees or up high in the land. But that, in my opinion, perpetuates an idea of Lamarckian evolution, which is simply the incorrect idea that organisms will adapt to their environment to evolve, essentially. And basically, it sounds right on the surface level, and to people who are not science, if you ask them to describe evolution, one of the most common answers you will get, actually, is organisms adapting to their environment. But that is not how evolution and adaptation works. You actually cannot adapt to your environment as an organism. You cannot force yourself to gain new genetically inherited traits because your environment has changed. You're SOL, in other words. You gonna die. There is no light in this room, so I have no way of attacking these enemies. I don't think this is the place for us to be. Medley, let's come back to this place. So the most famous example of Lamarckian evolution that's probably taught in your schools if you pay attention is the example with giraffes, where giraffes, they've got long-ass necks, right? Medley, can you come over here and get off that stump so I can pick you up? Giraffes have these really long-ass necks, right? And in Lamarckian's idea of evolution, they use the example that, well, the trees were super tall, and so giraffes had to repeatedly stretch their necks out and get them longer and longer, and essentially grow these really long necks that they could then pass down to their children if they were able to do so successfully. And if you actually say it out loud, the whole idea sounds completely ridiculous. You cannot simply just change yourself like that, and even if you could, you can't pass those traits to your offspring. You can't pass acquired traits. If you go to the gym and get swole as fuck and build intense muscles, you are not going to be able to, like, give birth to a swole-ass baby. It simply don't work like that. Okay, so this shines light into here. I know what I have to do. Medley, I need you to get your butt over here. Dankeschön. So, while it is incorrect to say that evolution happens to an organism, or that organisms adapt to meet their changing environments, which is one of the biggest misconceptions in science, actually, evolution actually acts on populations. So in an entire population, there is expected to be random genetic diversity that results in a variety of traits existing in the population, which is kind of cool. Because there is diversity among the traits, it is actually the environment that acts on traits, not the other way around. You don't gain new traits because of your environment, but the environment can select for which traits that exist in a population happen to have a selective advantage that makes it better for certain organisms to survive and to have sex, and then pass their genes to the next generation. This is the wrong room. So this has been a fun little science lesson for you guys. So you should never say that organisms adapt to their changing environment. It doesn't happen on an organism level, it happens on a population level. In fact, evolution really is the change in the allele frequency of a population over time. And that just means a change in the frequency of alleles, or alternate versions of a gene that exist in a population. Where did my light go? Medley! The fuck? Where'd you go, girl? Go! Get back here and give me my light. It's very important to me. And another cool, fun science fact, if you guys haven't already learned in your own school classrooms, Lamarckian evolution, or the idea of the inheritance of acquired traits in one's lifetime, that's actually been disproved through a horrible animal abuse experiment where scientists basically cut off the tails of mice and then made the mice reproduce, and they wanted to see if the baby mice would be born with no tails because they changed that trait, and spoiler alert, the baby mice were born with tails, folks. Like, it seems very intuitive to know now, but they proved it with science. Whoa, what happened to me? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? I have no control. Whoa, nope, let's go this way. Whoa, my god, look at my eyes. I'm so dizzy. What the fuck was that bullshit? I've been possessed. Alright, real talk though, can I turn these guys off? Please and thanks. Nope, you gotta have a steadier hand. Wow, you really need a steady hand to do this. It's probably the reason I'm so bad at light puzzles. Also, part of the reason why I will never be a surgeon. One, I never would want to operate on people. Two, I do not have a steady hand. Alright, let's do this one. And we got arrows? No, that's magic. Wow, maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Okay. Alright, one more statue left. Can I angle this right? I need to be facing the... Wait, how do I do this one? Ooh, wait, how do I glide statue? Because creating my sheep. That way for you. They're not here around here. This might have to figure out. Just give me a moment of your time. I must speed it up. What world am I supposed to do? Can I change the angle of the mirror? This kind of impacts me out. The mirror is like different. It's simply not in the right place. Actually, angle my shields into it. There you go. See that? Can this... I mean, this can be pushed forward. I mean, it looks like it can be pushed forward. It looks kind of heavy, though. Do I need to come back here with Link again? Aw, man. This might be... I'm gonna try something. I make no promises it's gonna work. This works. Wow, you know what? That is clearly the thing that I was supposed to do from the beginning, and I don't think I was even supposed to leave Medley in this room. Medley, I think I made you do more work than you were supposed to. For that, I apologize. Now, if you could do me a favor and just go up there, it's cute that this block resets every single time. Now I think we're gonna be in business. So, that was an oopsie on my part. I apologize. Now let's get back on track, girl. This is gonna go better, I feel. Alright, so now I need you to help me out with the lighting. Alright, so you... That'll work. Probably. And then I... Nope, Link, pull your shield out. Good. And there we go! Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. I did that puzzle very incorrectly. But it still almost worked perfectly for me, so... I mean, who's to complain? What do we have going on in here? More stuff, and unfortunately, I think that we are up on time. So I'm not playing as fast as I would like to, but I guess in the next one we're gonna have to do this. Oh, geez, we've got more coffins. I think we're in for a hoot and a half. Don't you, Medley? It'll be great. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in a minute. Bye, you guys.